Yo, what's up, guys? Just got back from the Super Mario movie. Look, I have a. You see this? That's right. It's put popcorn in here. Kind of, kind of cool. Anyway, I got back from watching the Mario movie. Um, sure was good. It was a fun film. Obviously, you know, if you're expecting like something for adults, don't. It's a kids film, but it was still fun. It was still a fun one. There were jokes there that like made me laugh. Um, I know like Chris Pratt was like a big like, oh my god, Chris Pratt. His voice. Honestly, throughout the entire film, not once did I think about Chris Pratt. Not once. It was actually fine. He did a good job as Mario, I think. And the entire cast in general, I think, did a great job. I like the story of the film. I like what kind of happens. I like how it goes down. Peach was badass, and that was cool. Yeah, I think that's basically the music was fire too for the film. Some of the tracks were like really cool because they pay homage, I guess, to some of the music in the actual games, and the amount of references were really cool. A lot of like little things that you guys can be like, oh my god, it's that one power up from blank game, or oh my god, it's that enemy, or oh my god, like stuff like that. So it's really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff like that, and it was a good film. The plot was good. The voice acting, all the cast did good. It was really solid. I liked it. I honestly did. I think it was a very good film. A lot better than I thought it'd be for, the Super Mario Brothers movie. Uh they did a good job, honestly. They were cooking in there. The film looks good. It was fun, like I said. Well, a lot of like interesting locations too, a lot of interesting characters. And yeah. I don't really have many complaints about the film, to be honest. It was just like a very solid, fun film. I don't think there's anything really bad. I had like there was some funny jokes, and obviously I didn't laugh at every joke, but there weren't any jokes that also made me go like, ugh, yeah, you know what I mean? Like it was good. It was honestly good. Um, yeah, I guess it's like probably gonna be my shortest ever review because it's just like it was a fun film. I don't have any major complaints about it. More of just like it was like I'd say maybe because my expectations were so low, no matter what they delivered on, it would have been better. But yeah, if you're a Mario fan, you'll enjoy it. In the spoiler section, I'll talk about the guy who was sitting next to me. Just like a complete random. I don't know who he is, but I'll talk about him and his experience in the film. 'Cause I think that'll be more interesting than mine. But yeah, with that, I'll give you guys the score. I guess just like a quick number. This is gonna be the fastest fucking review ever. But I'm gonna just say it's an 8 out of 10. Honestly, it's a fun film. Maybe yeah, fuck it, 8 out of 10. Fun film. It was good. Just keep in mind that when I say like 8 out of 10, or even if I say a 7 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 for anything, if it's still a fun film, I'd be like, yeah, go watch it. That's what like matters at the end of the day. I'd say 8 out of 10 is pretty good. Um, I feel sometimes like the music was a bit awkward. Like I know I said the music is good. Just to be clear, it is good. But something that felt out of place. That's like the one complaint I really have about the film. High key, I like how they did with some of the enemies and stuff, but yeah, if I had to find something to complain about, if you had the music sometimes felt out of place in some scenes. Not too many either, but I don't know, it just felt like maybe that wasn't the right song for that moment. But yeah, that's about it. Honestly, nothing like major to complain about. I'm not gonna be like one of the people on Twitter or whatever, like ranting and shit. It was a good film. It was just a fun family film. I think it'd be great for you want to take like kids or whatever, or you want to go yourself, like I did, on my own. I got the yellow box, the question mark. Um, it's good. Honestly, it's just good. With that, I'm gonna go to spoilers. Up, 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 up. It occurred to me. This is future me, by the way, speaking. I gave it way too high a review. 8 out of 10 is fucking wild to give to the Mario movie. I want to correct that real quick. I'm gonna say instead like a 7, 6.5 around there out of 10. Because I kind of thought about it a bit more on my drive to Wendy's, and it kind of like I don't know. I just thought about the film more and more, and I'm like, damn, did I really give it an eight? That film really an eight? It's still good. Um, I think a lot of the complaints I have seen on Twitter, like after the fact as well, are kind of legitimate. They didn't really affect my score or how I felt about the film. I saw Angry Joe's review, and at least like the first part of it, and I haven't finished it yet. But I was just like, nah, I completely disagree with that motherfucker. When I was watching it, I felt very differently about the film. But I did see some good points and stuff, and I did see him make a good point. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's kind of true actually. So thinking a bit more critical, less like just monkey braining. I think he does make some good points. A lot of good points I've seen on Twitter and stuff. I know I kind of shit on Twitter, and some people have like shit takes on Twitter. And to be clear, there are some shit takes, but there are some legitimate ones as well. And I feel like it is kind of true. The writing is sometimes a bit weaker in the film, and it does feel like a bit more of a generic kids film than I'd like it to be. But I also think the reason why I've been able to excuse it so much, at least during my initial review and even now, is that I haven't seen a kids film like that in a long, long time. So I think that I like that gap and not having seen like so many recent kids films, I think I overlooked it a lot. But looking back on it, it's like, yeah, yeah, it does do a lot of that stuff, doesn't it? So it's a bit, yeah. I do think a lot of the reviewers that I have seen are being way too harsh. But I do think 7 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10, around there, that rating is fair. It is fair for the film. So just want to update that, correct that real quick, give a little reasoning. And now I'll go back to past view. We'll go to the spoiler section. Aha. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And spoiler section now. Haha. So the guy next to me, right? Luigi, right, is a character in the film, and Luigi would get injured, or something would happen to Luigi, bro, and the guy next to me, he'd be like, like he'd just start laughing, and I took note of it because it was like a very hearty laugh, you know, like you'd really feel like the heart behind it, and like at the beginning of the film, obviously Luigi is there more often. And every time they bully Luigi or Luigi says anything, this guy's laughing, bro. And like throughout the entire film, the rest of it, I'm pretty sure this motherfucker didn't laugh once. Maybe he did. I think in Donkey Kong, he had like a little chuckle. But he was like mostly quiet. And the moment in the ending when Luigi came back, my man is laughing again. It's fucking wild. I had like the Luigi fanatic. And the thing is that I noticed it was mostly Luigi in pain. Or Luigi going through it. Like I think I didn't have a Luigi fan. Maybe I had a Luigi hater next to me, high key. I think this motherfucker next to me was just there to like see Luigi suffer. And he had a good time. If you guys hate Luigi, you'll have a good time. I guess this is the spoiler section, so you've already seen it, but yeah, I know. Let me know if you're a Luigi hater. Did you love the film? Seeing Luigi get bullied and shit. How did it make you feel? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, let me talk about the rest of the film, I guess. I like how they did Peach. Um, I think it makes sense. I didn't never saw like a reality where they would have made Peach like get kidnapped and stuff and all of that, and kind of like have to go through that. Like Mario has to save her. I'm glad they didn't go with that, to be honest. I think it was cool to see Peach like do stuff, and she was like super badass, and like more Peach on screen. Made me feel like Bowser in a way. So that is an awful that was an awful joke. Anyway, let's talk about Bowser, I guess, now that we're there. I liked him. It was funny. Bowser was a funny guy, a real menacing villain. I like his motivation, just the references to Super Mario Odyssey was like that one made me happy. Because Super Mario Odyssey is like one of my favorite Mario games. There's a couple of those in there. So seeing him in the wedding outfit was kind of cool. But yeah, actually let me start at the beginning, I guess, before I like start rambling. The intro, them being in New York, kind of just doing their thing, was good. Made sense. You see the trailer, you see the setup. I think the setup was really good. How they made it to the Mushroom Kingdom. Mushroom Kingdom! It was really good. I thought it was Yeah, it was just entertaining, to be honest. I don't really have like much to say about the film, just that it was entertaining. A lot of cool references on their way there. Like the Jumpman, like in the overworld and shit. I don't know if it was at the beginning of the film, but I know at the end I did see it, but there's also like a poster that said Punch Out on it. And I thought that was really cool because it's also referencing other games. Oh, speaking of things before, like even before the film began, I like the Illumination like Mario Kart intro thing, like how the Illumination logo went like, like 3, 2, or whatever, and then the minion, like I thought that was really cute. That was cool. They had like a special one just for the film. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So after that, Luigi kind of gets separated from Mario. Very cool visuals. I like the dry bone scene. That was surprisingly like scary. The dry bones. I don't know. I look at them differently now. High key. I kind of see them a bit differently now. They're like a little menacing. But yeah, Luigi kind of just like runs through them, fights them. That's his best. Well, fights them, I say. But yeah, they were cool. And then they ran to the Shy Guys. They did their thing. The Penguin guys also got fucked. I forgot about that part of the film. I like the Penguin guys, and I like the whole like thing they have afterwards with the Luma that's in the cage with them. I don't know. In the trailer, I thought it was like a whatever burger thing to have like the depressed Luma or the happily depressed Luma. But watching the film, I like them. I like the way that everyone reacts to it. Like whenever they say some lines like "I don't want to be depressed anymore," and they just keeps on talking about the void and shit. The only part that I kind of feel is a bit cringe is at the very end. In the when they started playing the credits and shit. That part made me go like, but it was fine. It was fun. Obviously, it's like a minor complaint thing. And everything else is good. Honestly, TBH, everything else is good. Mario learning how to use his powers, Peach being a girl boss, me understanding Bowser's motives, bro, because like the way she looked at Mario sometimes, bro, like the eyes she had, bro, the way she like looked at him, I'm like, oh my god, bro, oh my god, bro. Um, Also, I'm really happy that my theater wasn't like a bad one. There wasn't any like anyone screaming in it or some shit like that. So it was like a good one, no one was like there were no annoying children basically, except for the guy next to me to the left. I mean, he was like a grown ass man, but the one that was giving hearty laughs whenever Luigi like got injured. But that was funny to me though, so that's fine. Um, yeah. What else happened? What the fuck else happened? After that, girl boss, they go to the Donkey Kong jungle area. And that was cool. I like seeing Mario and Donkey Kong fight. And kind of just like seeing those characters do their thing. I thought it was cool. It was fun. Um, the performances were good there too. I was kind of iffy on what the fuck is his name? Whatever his name is, I kind of forgot. High key. I'll remember after I'm done recording. I'll be like, oh yeah, it was that guy. Um, but he did a good job. Is it Seth Rogen? Anyway, he did a good job. It was really good. I was a bit iffy on Donkey Kong because I thought, I don't know how Donkey Kong's gonna be. Because I was honestly more worried about that one than Mario high key. I thought Chris Pratt would have been a whatever burger Mario, so I wasn't too concerned about it. I was more concerned about Donkey Kong, but no, did a good job. And so was like everyone else in that kingdom, which yeah, and the intro to the kingdom was also good. I like the music there, like the whole shots and everything. You see the background. It was really cool. And then the Mario Kart sequence plays. I thought that was a fun sequence. Very fun scenes. You get the blue shell. Finally, the blue shell guy gets like his own turtle. Or we see the Koopa that the blue shell comes from. Fucking menace, bro. I think he like killed himself. I'm not really sure what happened to him at the end of the film, but you know, cool, I guess. That happened. Then they go in the underwater section. We see Peach. And then we go to the like the Bowser invading the Mushroom Kingdom, where Peach like agrees reluctantly, and then what else happened? Yeah, they have the wedding. Peach uses the ice flower very coolly, fucking like hitting that 1v fucking 30 or some shit. Badass girl boss. And then time. I'm trying to remember the film, like as I'm saying it. And that was cool. I liked it. And I like that Mario and Donkey Kong still had a role to play while also giving Peach a role to play. Because I feel like it would have been very easy to maybe have one of those guys like overshadow the other one. But they didn't. I think they all had like their own part to play in that final fight. And they were all pretty badass. And yeah, and then they all went to Brooklyn at the end of it too with the big guy that they shot out, the Mega Bill. Is that what it's called? I'm not sure. One is that thing when it got shot out, it when after Mario exploded everything, they all came to New York and shit. And I like the final fight. Luigi and Mario. Luigi had a very cool moment. I liked it a lot. I feel like the Luigi hater next to me did not like that moment. He was probably like, God damn it, bro. I want to see Luigi get his ass beat. But no, it was cool. It was cool to have Mario and Luigi do that thing and beat the shit out of Bowser, and it made Bowser small. But yeah. I think that's the entire film, honestly. I just kind of like recapped it all. It was all good. Honestly, it was just all good. There's a post-credit scene, and the thing is, I was leaving the film right after the like how there's the mid credits and the post credits. I stayed for the mid credits one, and that was fine. I like seeing that one. That was funny. Just like a little baby Bowser doing his thing and talking about how he loves Peach and hates Mario and Luigi. Just like the guy next to me to my left, he really hates Luigi. And that's the last time I'm gonna mention that guy, by the way. um, and that was fine. But then they had the post credit scene, and I was leaving the film, and then the guy next to me said, "No, no, no," like to his family. Obviously not to me. I'm a random motherfucker. But he said to his family, "No, we gotta wait. There's a post credit scene." So like I sat there and I'm like, do I stay and watch the post credit scene? Is it worth it? Because I've stopped watching the Marvel post credit scenes, by the way. I realized that you can just look them up after the film, and it's a lot faster to just leave. But I stayed. It confused me. Why was everyone cheering? Because they were cheering. Okay, Yoshi hatched out of an egg, and everyone was cheering. And the thing is, if that was the first time we saw Yoshi, then that'd be fine. But it wasn't the first time we saw Yoshi. We saw him earlier in the film when they were doing the montage of them walking. So I didn't really get the hype. But Yoshi's, I mean, okay, no, I play Smash Bros. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I fucking hate Yoshi. I play Smash. I fucking hate that little shit so much. So having to stay after the film for like fucking, like, what, 10 minutes to just see that little turd come out of his fucking egg was miserable. Anyway, other than that, the film was pretty. Maybe that's why it's like an 8 out of 10 and not like anything higher. Shit, I might make it a 7 out of 10, bro. Fuck that little guy, man. Too many Yoshis. Uh, but yeah, that's about it, honestly. I was gonna wrap it up here. I guess for like the spoilers section, I kind of gave my thoughts. I think I was like down bad for Peach like 5 times during that. We can add on a 6th time if we want, but I'm just gonna wrap it up here. Um, yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Let me know how you guys felt about the film. If you like comment and you've seen like the film, make sure you put like a little spoiler thing. Be like, spoiler, and on before you put your comment down, just in case like people who haven't seen the film pull up. Just be courteous about that. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, that's about it. Peace out, gamers, and I'll see you in the next one. Which I still haven't reviewed John Wick. I might review John Wick, honestly, high key. I might do that soon. Expect a John Wick review, or don't, because I'm good at like not reaching expectation. Anyway, peace out.